Hello NFTs, this is Alex. My guest for today is Chris G, and he will provide us with some valuable information related with the NFT industry. And I do hope that this helps each one of you in making smart decisions. Okay, so tell us a quick intro about you.
Yep. Okay, so I've been mainly working within cryptos now. I've been a full-time crypto investor for quite a while. I was in academia in the social sciences until 2016. And I was already interested in cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, although back then there wasn't as much news as there is now. So when I decided to actually jump the ship and start investing in crypto only, and I left academia, I basically had to make up for it by studying a lot of economic stuff that I absolutely ignored, you know. Yeah. And because of that, last year, in May last year, I decided to start my Instagram page to help newcomers to the scene, you know, so I could help them avoid the mistakes that, you know, every beginner always does anyway. But at least, you know, when I started off, you know, there wasn't anyone who could tell me what to do and what not to do, you know. So I probably made many more mistakes than people following me.
Okay, brilliant. Now, what makes an NFT valuable? I mean, what is the difference between a good NFT and a bad one? What do you think?
Okay, I'm writing something about NFTs at the moment, so I'll try and keep this within the 2-minute bracket. So basically what I'm trying to come up with, and this is an exclusive for Thoughts and yourself, is a 5-tier thing, 5 tiers that you have to think about before investing in an NFT. I call this A, B, C, D, E tiers. So 1, advantages. What is your advantage in buying the NFT? Are you going to get access to places? Are you going to get access to people? Are you going to get access to situations where you will be able to network with people? And is this NFT going to give you something? You know, what you're giving money. What is this NFT going to give you?
Okay, so basically utility, right?
Yeah, sure. Utility. Second is the beauty of the NFT in your eyes. You know, it's art, so it's something subjective. Is it beautiful? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? You know, who's the creator? Does the creator have a pedigree? You know, like, has he created NFTs before? Is he a famous artist? You know, is it going to be worth something? Then there's, that's B. Then there's C. It's community and celebs. You know, who's in it? What's the community like? You know, is the community, is the Discord a place where you want to go and where the people are actually like happy, genuinely happy to be there? Is it like a nice place to be in? Are the celebrities that are involved there only involved because they're paid an amount of money to promote the NFT? Or are they happy to be in that part of that community as any other person is? That is fundamental. D, doxing, knowing exactly who's behind the NFT. There's so many rug pulls in the NFT world. People promising you loads of stuff on the roadmap. You know, oh, next year we're going to like buy a private island and we're going to fly you all there for a massive party and everything. You know, yeah, everyone buys the NFT thinking it's going to be absolutely amazing. And, you know, then after they sell the NFT, you don't hear anything and Discord goes quiet and you don't know who to go after because they haven't been doxed, you know, or they haven't doxed themselves, you know, their names are not out. So that's another very important stuff. Last one is exceptionality. You know, are these like in any way, do they stand out from any other NFT? You know, are they another ape collection? Are they another, you know, crypto punk or crypto funk or crypto something? You know, like an example I always like to make is World of Women, you know, which is an NFT created by women, and it's all about women empowerment. That stands out. That's exceptional. You know, there's been others in the meantime that have come out, but you know, that, for example, to me stands out just because of the artwork and everything. So I don't know if I've done it in 2 minutes, but A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah, no.
Go and listen to them again. And if an NFT kind of fits all these 5 slots, then go for it.
Okay, thank you so much. It makes a lot of sense indeed. Now, what is the difference between an NFT and crypto? Between NFTs and crypto? What do you see?
Yeah, sure. Sure. I mean, the word itself, the acronym NFT actually stands for non-fungible token.
Yeah.
And that is kind of like very kind of makes a difference between crypto and NFTs. Very easy to understand. So a fungible token is, for example, Bitcoin, right? So I have one coin, you have one coin. Let's say we swap coins, right? At the end of the day, you go to sleep and you have, you know, one Bitcoin. I go to sleep and I have one Bitcoin. Yeah. But with NFTs, like every single NFT is different from every other NFT. So like if you give me a Bored Ape Yacht Club and I give you a crappy NFT, I go to sleep with a Bored Ape Yacht Club that wasn't mine at the beginning of the day, and you go to sleep with a crappy NFT. So that is the basic, you know, that's the basic thing. Of course, you know, now we're talking about NFTs just as art and profile pics. I mean, this is kind of like where this talk is going. But of course, there's like so many other aims and so many other ways in which NFTs can be used, which of course tie in with crypto. So it's they're different, but they're complementary. You know, they can be used in sync. And of course, the more we're kind of getting closer to the beginning and the development of Web 3.0 and the metaverse, the more you're going to see these two entities interacting, you know, the crypto and NFTs, fungible tokens and non-fungible tokens, kind of to put it kind of in a way that people could understand.
Absolutely, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, now the next question was, are NFTs the future of art and collectibles? What do you think?
I think that a lot of people kind of get it wrong in a way that they're like, you know, why should you buy an NFT if I can right click and save it, right? You know, that's like, okay, you know, you got a JPEG of an ape, and you know, so is that, you know, what is that? And that's the same thing that happened in the art world about, I don't know now, what, 60, 70, 80 years ago with photography as art. You know, people were like, dude, this is not art. This is you taking a picture with a camera, you know, like where's the brushes? Where's the strokes? Where's the, you know, where's the chiaroscuro? You know, where's the ability to paint or to sculpt or to, you know, that you're just pressing a button there. So the idea is, okay, if you're talking about art, you know, and if beauty is in the eye of the beholder, then yes, of course, NFTs are the future of art, because it cuts the middleman, and the artist gets the royalties. The galleries are basically cut out, and of course, you know, it's not only the future of art; it's the future of everything. It's the future of music. It's the future of contracts. It's the future of housing contracts, for example. It's the future of food banks in Africa. You know, it's like, it's the future of everything when you kind of have time to think about it. But with art, of course, yes, it is one way that art can go. Of course, there'll still be people who kind of paint, you know, with tempera or with oil and create like real tangible paintings. But they can sell an NFT. They can sell an NFT of that to provide proof of ownership.
Okay, now, what do you think about blockchain? Is blockchain a good idea or a good concept?
For what?
In general, I mean, the way blockchain works, the functionality of it, and the value behind what blockchain stands for.
Yeah, I mean, well,
how do you see it? I mean, from your perspective.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be investing in it if I didn't think it was. B, I think it kind of solves a lot of problems in that if you have distributed ledgers that are not kind of like possession of only one government or one entity or one person, and if everything is kind of clear and out on the ledgers, then blockchain technology solves a huge amount of problems that have existed up to today. And therefore, I think it is, like it is a step forward with regards to economics. But as we have seen already, in these like few minutes talking together, economics, but not only economics, all other ideas and civil liberties and civil freedoms. And yeah, so of course, I mean, blockchain technology, the fact that everything is so transparent, and the fact that there is no need for a watcher, that like one person kind of, or one government or one entity kind of overseeing the whole thing. The fact that it's kind of free and can go wherever it needs to go without anyone being kind of hoodwinked and being kind of being scammed or being frauded. Well, I think that's kind of a great thing, and that's why a lot of centralized entities, governments first, but even banks and other entities that are centralized are very scared of blockchain technology, and rightly so. I mean, it is disruptive. Everything disruptive is scary for for people who make money from tradition.
I agree. But what do you think? Will blockchain last? I mean, will blockchain be something that we will see for a period of time? I mean, it will last?
It will last until there will be something. I mean, blockchain has still to reach mass adoption. Me and you are talking about blockchain now as if it were like, something completely widespread throughout the world, and kind of regulating the pulse of, world economics, et cetera, et cetera. The truth is that there's still countries around the world, major countries around the world, like the US or the UK, which are trying to like regulate the crap out of blockchain technology, and not only crypto, just blockchain in general. So there's still a lot to go. But at the same time, I think, as Kathy Woods of ARK Investment was saying the other day, we've gone too far already with adoption and with kind of like the proof that blockchain technology actually works to go back. We can't cancel blockchain technology now. In 2013, it was like cryptography and cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology were just like, it was just a bunch of geeks talking about it. Now there's countries like El Salvador which have adopted it like legal tender. Like it's gone too far for people to force masses to pretend that it never existed. So is it going to last? Well, first it needs to have mass adoption, which it will have. And then there will need to be something that disrupts blockchain, like blockchain disrupted centralized economy for something to happen. Absolutely.
Okay, brilliant. It makes a lot of sense again. The next question was, where do you take your information from? I mean, when you're looking after information in the crypto space, but also in the NFT space, where do you take the information from? I mean, from which platform, or how do you find good, valuable information?
So NFTs, if you want to collect NFTs, and we're talking art here, I mean, yeah. So profile pic or art, you have to have Twitter. Everything happens on Twitter. Okay. So for the kind of like single projects, you then like join their Discord and you get to know everything. But what you really kind of want to do is follow the big sharks, follow the Gary V's, follow the Beeples, follow the people who like don't really mind investing and who have been known to invest in winning blue chip projects every single time. And there's quite a few. I mean, not many, but quite a few. So follow those, follow them and see what they kind of talk about. See the seeds that they drop on Twitter. I think it's really, really important for NFT collectors to be there. With crypto, it's a bit kind of wider. I mean, mainstream media talks about crypto as well. So it's much, much wider. There's a lot of websites dedicated to crypto news. There's a lot of people like myself on Instagram that talk about crypto. So it's kind of like, I think it's like, as crazy as it is to say, crypto is probably a bit slower, you know, like NFTs, it's so, it's so flash quick, you know, you really kind of want to be following the right people and get in when they get in, you know, because there's no point getting into Bored Apes now. You know, you're gonna pay as much as you're gonna make by selling it, right? The idea was to get in when they came out. The idea was to buy CryptoPunks, you know, when they were released by Lava Labs, and they were free. You know, you could go there and actually collect, you know, as many as you want. I don't know if there was a limit, but anyway, you could collect quite a few. So yeah, Twitter for NFTs, you got to be on Twitter, definitely.
Brilliant. Now another question for people that still don't know and don't understand how it works and what it is. What is the floor price and how does it work?
Okay, floor price is basically the lowest price at which you can buy an NFT in a particular collection. Does that mean that that is the average price of the NFT, or that the NFT in general is worth that? No, because if someone, for example, is strapped for money and really wants to sell his Bored Ape Yacht Club, he's going to list it for, like, let's say, I don't know, depending on how badly he wants his money, 20 Ethereum, right?
Yeah.
20 Ethereum is now worth something like $50,000, more or less, give or take. And that is nothing compared to what they sell for. So the floor price, before someone snags it up, so it wouldn't last that long, but the floor price would be 20 Ethereum, right? But does that mean that the collection is worth 20 Ethereum? No, because once that is gone, everyone else is listed at like 5 times the price. So the floor price is like the entry price at that moment, the cheapest NFT that you can buy, without being able to choose the rarity, without being able to choose the one you like the most. It's the one that costs less. It doesn't necessarily reflect on the value of the collection as a whole.
Okay, brilliant.
So that's kind of like, keep it brief, sweet, and simple.
Okay, thank you so much. And again, another question for people that still don't understand: what is minting? What is this minting process? What does it mean?
Okay, so basically, there's 2 ways you can actually buy, you can actually obtain and have an NFT in your collection. The first, more simple way maybe is connecting your MetaMask wallet, or your wallet, any wallets, depending on, you know, depending on where you're buying your NFT from. But if you're buying it from an Ethereum-based NFT seller platform, you connect your MetaMask wallet to, let's say, OpenSea. You look for the collection, you look for whatever NFT you want to buy, and it will give you a price, and you pay that price, and you pay the gas fees. If there's gas fees to be paid on Ethereum, there's loads, and you buy your NFT. The minting process is usually much, much, much cheaper. You usually join the Discord community of this collection. You kind of hang out with the people who are going to be there for the mint. You're like one of the first people to be there when the collection drops, right? So like when the collection drops and you can actually buy the NFTs from the websites of the collection, they usually cost anywhere between, you know, 0.05 to 0.1. Some cost 1 Ethereum, but, you know, it's definitely always cheaper than what it ends up being at the beginning on OpenSea. Then, of course, on OpenSea or other platforms, many NFTs decrease in value because they don't have a strong project behind it. But the idea is that you're buying directly from the creators. You're the first owner from the creators, and basically you're almost guaranteed to buy at a lower price than what you would immediately after they get sold on platforms. So basically, minting is simply kind of not going through a third party like OpenSea or Solana Art, but going through the website of the creators.
Okay, brilliant. Now tell us about you. What do you prefer when it comes to either buying NFTs, either selling them? Do you prefer OpenSea, Rarible, or any other platforms?
I think OpenSea, I mean, it has loads of faults of its own. Yesterday, there was like another glitch and money was lost and made.
Yeah.
It's kind of glitchy and it's also centralized. So, you know, it's something that I'm kind of like, that I use because it's easy to use. You know, so everything's on OpenSea. You know, like I was talking to someone who DM'd me today asking me an opinion on Solana NFTs, and I bought like some of the like first Solana NFTs that came out like last year. But the reason I bought them was that they were the first to come out. There was like no other reason. It's still kind of really kind of there's a difference between Ethereum-based NFTs and Solana or other platform-based NFTs. Now that OpenSea in the future will be opening up to, for example, Solana, the Solana environment in general, then you will probably have a reevaluation of loads of Solana NFTs. But at the moment, even though the gas prices are kind of silly, gas prices are basically the prices of the transactions to kind of move the NFT from OpenSea, from the collection that has hosted it on OpenSea to your wallet, basically. And depending on how many people are doing the transaction, it's, you know, it's going to cost you money, anywhere from, you know, $30 to $200 or more. So even though it's got all these issues, I still go for OpenSea, to be honest.
Okay, so for OpenSea, me too. I prefer that because it's a very friendly platform. In the same time, very useful to use it, and also fast. And I think that's important when we trade. What advice would you give to people in terms of it would be good to be a flipper, to flip NFTs, or to hold NFTs?
Okay, so I can't give an advice because you can basically make money off NFTs doing both. Yeah. My idea with NFTs is to get in there early, to buy at mint. Yeah. Only buy after mint if you like really sure, positive that it's going to moon completely and you're going to make a profit of it. But the idea is the law of three. You buy 3 NFTs of the same collection at mint, so that what you do is you sell the first one immediately. That covers the cost of all 3.
Great one. Okay.
Then you keep 2. And if the project moons, you will be able to sell 1 for money, and you can still keep 1 if you really like the collection. So that's kind of like the idea of like buying 3. And that involves flipping, you know, like you flip 1 immediately after you buy the 3, you flip the first one and you make up the money for your expenses and the gas fees and everything. And you have 2 left. And then you decide when to flip the second one. You know, if it goes up to, you know, like, for example, now Doodles and World of Women, they're around 10 ETH, you know. That's pretty crazy considering I bought a couple of Doodles in September at 0.3, 0.4. It's, you know, it's silly. It's not even like 4 months. So, you know, if you bought 3, you could have flipped 1 immediately to kind of cover the cost. So, you know, you're not going to lose anything. And then, you know, you just flip the second one whenever you feel comfortable, you know.
Chris, thank you so much. A lot of valuable information here, and I really hope this information will help our audience, and that is really important. The last one was actually very smart and also a good advice for me, and thank you for that. It's really helpful, especially in a market that is kind of new at the beginning, and we are all trying to learn, to understand, and to get more information from people like you, people that really know what this is about. And once again, everyone can follow Chris. You will see a link at the bottom, so you can look after what he's doing, what he's saying, because he's actually helping, especially people that are at the beginning in this career of understanding more and trading and doing whatever it takes to make some profits, but also to gain some value and knowledge. Thank you so much, Chris.
Hey, thanks a lot for having me. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. It's been a great one.